So I just saw Kraven The Hunter, and there's a lot with this movie that happened before it got released, and I don't really know where to start, but this movie is basically the end of the Sonyverse Sony movies without Spider-Man. So think of like Paradox or like TVA just disintegrating this universe. This movie was supposed to come out a year ago, last year in October, but it got delayed due to some reshoots and bad early press screenings. And I don't know what the original ending was going to be for this movie, but I do know that what they added with the Rhino and the whole final battle is what they added, and how that went. The CGI isn't all that great for the Rhino too, so I kind of don't mind the stupid Rhino suit from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 now, which is funny to say. He looks like the Rhino from the 2017 Spider-Man cartoon, honestly. But the first 8 minutes of the movie are on YouTube, so they can kind of hype you up, I guess, to like watch it. And like after those 8 minutes, you're kind of like curious. Well, I guess I'll go see the movie and see what happens. But then after those 8 minutes, it's like 20-30 minutes of just flashback scenes of like young Kraven and his brother Dimitri and Nikolai with Russell Crowe playing Kraven's dad. And I think like Russell Crowe talks about how his mom, or his wife, Kraven's mom, like committed suicide because she was too weak in his eyes, I guess. I don't know. And he's like all he talks about is like manlyhood, and I guess he acts more like what like Kraven should actually act, because in this movie Kraven, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, is like a straight up like hero. Like he only goes after bad guys. He's kind of like the Punisher. He goes after bad guys, and he has like a list, kind of like a Kill Bill list of like who his next targets are. So that's what the first 8 minutes are about, just like him going to this prison and escaping while killing this person he's like going to see. And it's like that's what the whole movie is. And then like he kills some poachers like in the beginning, and then like time skips like 16 years later, and like the whole movie's like stuff happens, I guess. They have a few Spider-Man references, like when Rhino and Dimitri are talking about the doctor that they went to in New York. They name him like Miles Warren, which in the comics he's the Jackal. Which honestly, I don't know why we haven't seen the Jackal in like a Spider-Man movie. I would like that, although I think it would be a little too similar to like Ultimate Green Goblin, but I think the Jackal would be a cool villain. But I don't know. I think like it's crazy that the original plans for Kraven was gonna be him in like No Way Home if Tobey and Andrew didn't agree to return for that movie. I'm not even talking about the movie at this point anymore. The movies I don't know. No one's gonna see this movie. Everyone already knew this movie was gonna be a stinker, and it is. It's not really good. His classic suit that he gets at the end, he only wears it for like one scene. Those additional scenes of him like wearing the suit in the trailer are not in the movie. And I'm just gonna like spoil it because like this was the only cool part of the movie for me. But Dimitri at the end, who like if you know comics, or if you even played Spider-Man 2 last year, you know that Dimitri is like the chameleon. But they say some cheesy line like he changes his voice and his appearance like a chameleon, and then you just kind of like, Say that again. But he's like in his you see his comic book like appearance for like a few seconds, and then it just goes away. And then it is, and then you just kind of like, you're kind of left there like wondering like, why couldn't this have just been in a Sony movie? I mean, why couldn't this have just been in a Spider-Man movie? Like, imagine if like Spider-Man 4 was like since Peter has like self-identity issues with being Spider-Man and Peter Parker, what if like I don't know, what if we had Spider-Man, since Spider-Man 4 talks about like Peter Parker being Spider-Man most of the time, the majority of the time aside from being Peter Parker, what if we had the Chameleon being Peter Parker and just like doing stuff, getting Peter Parker framed again, and then Spider-Man having to figure out who it is, or like I don't know, even him being like, the Chameleon being Spider-Man. I don't know, kind of like the Spectacular Spider-Man, like those episodes where he had like an imposter. But I'm just talking Spider-Man now, you know, because Kraven's not a good movie, and they do like a little tease at the end, setting like that, like sets up like a sequel, I guess, saying like Kraven to his brother Dimitri, like, if you do this, you know I'm gonna have to come after you. And it's like, okay, whatever. But yeah, Sony movies are dead, you know. Though I think I remember when Venom came out in 2018. I think that was the only good one, and even then it was mid. I liked Carnage a lot. I liked Carnage, but only for the Carnage character, and even then I don't think they did Carnage justice. And I'll probably get hate for that, but after that, you know, Mobius stinker, Madam Whip stinker, and now we got Kraven, which is okay, you know, stuff happens, which is more of a compliment that you can say. But yeah, you know, if I were to rate this movie, I'd give it like 1 star out of 5, because at least Aaron Taylor Johnson is charismatic and likable enough to see on screen, and some of the animal powers are kind of cool. But he's kind of like Aquaman on the land, if you think about it, because he kind of like not controls the animals, but like it's implied that he can kind of talk to them. But other than that, guys, that was Kraven. That was Kraven, man. It was fun while it lasted, Sonyverse. And then we had the director like a few weeks ago begging people to see this movie, which I don't know why he like. I don't know, man. He knew that the movie would tank his name, I guess. But yeah, you know, with the movies now finishing for like a break, because I think Sony said that they're taking a break from the movies and they're focusing more on the Spider-Man character. With Spider-Man 6 they're focusing on, and Beyond the Spider-Verse. And I'm pretty sure that Amazon Nicolas Cage Spider-Man show with the 1930s Spider-Man, I don't know if Netflix is involved in that. I don't know if Sony is involved in that, but I know it's being produced by Amazon, so I don't know how much Sony has involvement in that. But hopefully they focus more on Spider-Man. Hopefully they make more Spider-Man centric like movies or shows. But anyways, that's what we're gonna have to deal with right now. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a nice weekend. Thanks for watching. That was Kraven the Hunter, so I guess we don't have to worry about any more of these movies. We don't have to worry about any more of these movies tainting the Spider-Man brand. Other than that, guys, I'll see you, and peace out.